All right, checking out tonight's homework. We got 107 through 111. The first part will give you your vocabulary, and you're supposed to take these expressions and pick out what the terms are: coefficients, constant terms, and factors. The definitions are right here. I'm going to let you have to read those and figure out what are the coefficients, constant terms. You might want to rewrite coefficients and write all the numbers that are coefficients, write all the terms, numbers that are terms. Um, I was trying earlier on my answer key to like draw arrows, to which it got a little confusing. So again, take the time, learn what they are. They will be on your test for vocabulary, so it's good practice for you. Um, you don't really need me giving you all the answers. The answers are right up here in the definition. So hopefully you can learn those and remember them. We'll go over them in class. The next question, you got how many fourths? So again, we've been doing this a lot lately, turning this mixed number into an improper fraction, multiply by the whole number, add the top, we'll get how many fourths. Same thing with 3 2/3. I'm going to multiply by the whole number, add the top, keep the denominator, and that was pretty simple. Moving to the back, again, remember you got to do area and perimeter. I will give you the formulas for area. I will let you solve. Remember, base is always on the bottom, so these are pretty easy right here. You have all your bases, not really confusing. Perimeter for all these, you're going to add all the sides, so you can use that formula for each one. Or for instance, if there's only 3 sides, you can do s plus s plus s. If there's 4 sides, you can do s plus s plus s plus s. For this first rectangle, again, the area is base times height, or length times width, you choose. For the triangle, we have our base times height divided by 2, so half. A little hard here with your decimal. Just remember, when we multiply decimals, you line your numbers up. And then when you are done multiplying, you will take this to the right one, and wherever your final answer is, you'll move it one to the left. Parallelogram here, same thing. We got base times height. And our trapezoid is our real weird one still that people always forget. It's the base one, so you got to add the 10 and the 20 plus base 2. And then you multiply it by that height, which is your 8.8. Then you divide it by 2. So there's your formulas. Plug it in and solve. Next question. Jeannie's earning $5 an hour to babysit, so you're going to have to calculate how many hours she worked, multiply it by 5. Same thing here. How many hours did she work? Multiply it by the 5. How much money she made. Here, we're going to have to go the opposite. You're going to have to divide the $5 by the $37.50. Figure out how many hours she worked. The last question's a little misleading, I would think. It's nothing we've really done in class because it's not really a magic number problem. You're not going to get the same thing if you did it more than once. Just remember, just pick a number. I'd pick a higher number than 2 so you don't get a negative. Showing the algebra tiles, you're just going to draw what you see. I don't really like this problem because you pick a number, you multiply it by 7, so you should show that as x. And then you're subtracting 15, but you have a bunch of x's, you don't have 1's. So you might have to take away 2 x's or make 3 x's or how many x's into groups of 1. Maybe it is easier to show a lower number. We can talk about this one in class again. So the final expression should be all these put together. And if you're looking, they want you to write one with parentheses and one without parentheses. So using distributive property, if you did 4 times x and 4 times 3, you would get 4x plus 12. So just try to use these steps with parentheses once and then without parentheses. And again, if you don't have any, if you still have any questions, CPM might be able to further help you. Um, Pretty much just follow the steps, draw the tiles you think you see, and then write the expressions. Like we say, x is x, multiplied by 7 would be 7x, and so on. So again, pretty quick homework. The base times heights, the areas and perimeters take you the longest. Any questions, just ask us in class. That's what we're here for. Thanks.